shop for summer clothes. Think pink, pink, pink if you want that kelp for shows. Red is dead, blue is through, green's obscene, brown's taboo, and there is not the slightest excuse for plum abuse or chartreuse.
G'day gorgeous. I hope you've had a good week. I've actually had a really interesting and insightful week this week. One of the earliest things where I was talking about my book with one of my clients was actually the discovery that along the way I may have actually missed out a very important group of women. And I was kind of thinking about this, and I suppose the reason I missed out this group is because when I first kind of started looking at all of this information, I was really referring back to my own life, right? And because I've come out of relationships, gone through divorce, got back into a relationship again, I suppose that's where in the relationship component of things I really kind of focused on Divorce Diva and Delectable Diva, about how you actually come out of a relationship without, you know, taking all of the rubbishy stuff that you have with you from that relationship straight into a new relationship. And that's really because Divorce Diva is about how you extract yourself in a way that doesn't make it too difficult, and then what you need to know about getting yourself back into one comes out in Delectable Diva. But one of my clients who I've been working with, who's actually very committed to her relationship, highlighted to me that, you know what, I was actually missing out a whole group of women who were actually probably not overly satisfied in their current relationship, but don't want to leave it, just want to know what it is that they need to do to resolve their relationship for themselves. Now obviously it takes two to tango, and you know that. You know, you can't force a partner to resolve issues with you if they don't want to. But if you've got two people that just appear to have grown apart, and we often get this in that sort of empty nest space that we come to when we hit midlife and kids are leaving home, and you know, you've kind of lived a parallel life with your partner, and you suddenly turn and look at each other and think, who are you, and do I even like you anymore, and what do we have in common? A lot of people then decide at that moment to, you know, they don't really like each other and it must be time to separate, or somebody will have an affair at that point in time because they're aware that they're unhappy but they don't know what else to do. So it came to me that I probably need to add another program in there called, I'm thinking, Dedicated Diva. So what happens when you're quite dedicated to your relationship but you're actually unhappy in it because it's not quite fulfilling you in the way that you would like it to, and you're not sure what you need to do to resolve that, and maybe your partner is equally keen to try and fix things but you're not really sure how, and yet it doesn't really seem that bad that you feel like you need to go to couples therapy or anything. So now the dilemma: do I put another chapter in the book, or do I just make it an online program? That might be my dilemma to ponder for this week, but thank you for watching. I hope that's interesting, and if you think that something like Dedicated Diva would be really useful for you and something that sort of speaks to your life, I'd love it if you put a few comments below about what you would like to see and what you would like it to cover. Okay, I hope you have an awesome week, gorgeous. See you soon.
Pink for cheeks and pink at your lips, pink for shirts and all of your slips, just a touch of pink at your knees, and if you please,